welcome back to the Illinois Fighting Illini Dynasty. We are here from the Rose Bowl in sunny Pasadena, California, as the number 9 Illinois Fighting Illini will face off against the number 15 UCLA Bruins. Take a look here at the new Big Ten Conference. That's right, UCLA is now in the Big Ten along with USC. They are in the Coastal Division. It is early, but these two will be playing a cross-divisional matchup here in the new look conference. And this will be the conference opener as well for Illinois. So we're set to go here in Pasadena. Taylor's going to take it up the middle. And Illinois and Ken Peoples are going to start with the ball here offensively to open up the game. This is the 13th meeting all time between UCLA and Illinois, so these two programs have a little bit of history. They last played in the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl back in 2011. And this is, of course, the first time these two are facing off against one another as conference mates. Corey Black on the first play, he's going to shut off a tackler, and he's going to pick up a first down. Illinois rocking the split backs formation here. First down and 10, Peoples, he's going to get sacked, and that's going to be a 10-yard loss. Kenton had a man open in the flats, but he wasn't looking that way, and TJ Stewart flew in there to get the sack. So just like that, one step forward, one step back. Second down and 20. Peoples is going to fire off quickly to Anderson. And that's only going to gain a little bit back for those lost yards. So now it's going to be third down and 18. Peoples, he's going to roll out to his right. He's got a man on his tail. Peoples near the sideline. He's going to fire back across the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Those are usually dangerous throws. And Illinois is going to have to punt the ball away. Larry Gibson is going to send it deep. And it goes into the hands of Jackson. Jackson going up the middle, and he's going to be tackled right around the logo at midfield. So UCLA gets a quick stop to open up the game. And Philip Roth, the starting quarterback for the Bruins, right on cue. The first play from scrimmage for them. It's a pass to Dave McKinley. McKinley is one of their top receivers. And Philip Roth, he is one of the top quarterbacks in all of college football going into this year. He's projected to be a top pick in the NFL draft as well. And you can already see some of the accuracy on display as Roth hits Calvin Garcia in tight coverage. And 2 plays, 2 first downs for UCLA. Just like that, they're in the red zone. Singleton this time, the running back, he's going to get a draw. Singleton had a good game last week against Ohio State, even though UCLA lost that game 35-28 in the horseshoe. But they're going to give it back to Singleton again here on the next play. 8 yards, and quickly it's third down and 1. Illinois sends the blitz. It's another draw to Singleton, and this time Illinois gets him from behind. Joyelle Washington was back there. Nice stop by number 39. And what looked like a pretty promising drive to start out for UCLA stalls into a field goal. So UCLA is first on the board this afternoon, but that's a win in my book for Illinois. First down and 10 now. It's going to be a give to McCray as the offense takes back over. McCray had a good week in the last game against Coastal Carolina, and he's going to look to build upon that here against UCLA. Peoples is going to keep it this time, and that's going to be a first down. Now Peoples is going to set up a screen here, looking for McCray. McCray trying to get around the defender, and he can't quite do it. That's Wade, the defensive tackle. We talked about him last week previewing this game. He's also going to be a first-round pick at defensive tackle, and you can already see some of the athleticism that some of these guys on UCLA's defense have. McCray, though, he gets a first down on that last play, so now Illinois is the ones at midfield, and they're going to try to get some points off of this drive. Quickly, it's a pass out to Joe Edmonds. That's going to be a 7-yard gain. Second down and 3 now. Illinois has it at the UCLA 41. Peoples, quick fire out to McCray in the flats, and McCray involved once again early on here, and he picks up another first down. I'm really interested to see how Illinois attacks this UCLA defense. We talked about their secondary last week as probably the chink in the armor of this defense, and that's what I'm talking about right there. Illinois needs to win this game with the passing threat. And that was on display right there as Peoples throws a bullet over the middle to Kenny Rogers. And now Illinois has it at the 10. Peoples backing up, and he's going to get hit as he throws. People's already under some pressure here early on a couple times, and it's 2nd down and 10. It's virtually a 2nd down and goal situation. But they're going to give it to Black, and Black up the middle. He's trying to make a man miss, and that's going to get 7 yards. So Illinois inches a little bit closer here. 3rd down and goal here. They're going to bring the tight end Anderson inside. Clock winding down, and Illinois is going to call a timeout here, actually. I don't think Illinois liked what they saw there, and they're going to try to regroup and call a different play. So 3rd down and 3 here. We'll see if Illinois can cash in a touchdown. Peoples setting up a screen, and that's going to be batted down. Stanley Thomas, he made sure that pass had no chance of landing in anybody's hands. And so far, both teams have their drives stalled out in the red zone, and we are knotted up at 3. 2nd down and 7 now on this ensuing drive for UCLA as we jump ahead, and that's Singleton who runs right into Patrick Coleman, and he got his you-know-what rocked right there. 3rd down and 6 now. We'll see if the defense can force a 3 and out. Roth, he's going to fire all the way downfield looking for Dunbar, and it's knocked away. Darren Robinson, what a play. Dunbar had it in his hands. You can see he got a step on Robinson initially, but he had the high point for that ball, and Robinson knocked it out the last second. That's a great play by the Illinois strong safety right there. That's why Illinois has one of the best safety rooms in all of college football. Now the ensuing drive, the offense back to work. David Marquardt, nice little bubble screen there, 13 yards and a 1st down. We'll see if Marquardt can work on the drops this year. He had a few of them last year. He already had one last week against Coastal Carolina. If Marquardt can clean up the drops, he can be a guy that can definitely get a lot more playing time and a lot more production in this offense. 2nd down and 3 now after the pass to Rogers. It's going to be Peoples keeping it himself, and it's going to be a 1st down. 1st quarter coming to a close now. Illinois back in Bruins territory. Edmonds on the jet sweep. He is going to be tracked down. A 4-yard loss. Mike Murphy flew all the way across the field to make that tackle. And this is what I'm talking about. UCLA has got some athletes on their defense. Speaking of, that's another athletic play. Sean Rogers. That was a simple RPO, and he came flying out of there like Superman to knock that one down. 3rd down and 14 now for Illinois. Peoples bailing out to his left. And he's got a man open. It's Marquardt. Marquardt trying to stay in bounds, and he can't quite do it. 4th down and 10, and Illinois at the 40. They're going to go for it here. Edmonds in motion. It's a play action. Peoples looking to his right, and he's going to be hit. That ball is incomplete. Illinois turns it over on downs, and the UCLA defense bows up at the 40. You can see Reed got past the left tackle Booker, and he got the Peoples there. So far, I've been impressed with this UCLA defense. They're making some plays. Now the offense is back to work. Roth on the money to Nate King. I'm pretty sure Roth hasn't thrown a single incomplete pass yet besides that last one to Robinson, which really should have been completed. King again here, and just like that, 19 yards, and UCLA's into Illini territory. Man, Roth is so accurate. All of his passes have been on the money thus far. This time they're going to do a draw to Singleton, and they're not going to give him the 1st down, so it'll be 3rd down and inches now. Roth calling out the play. Illinois sends the blitz, and Roth, he's on the money, and it's going to be a pass complete to Calvin Garcia. Tight coverage there by Wyatt Anderson, but you can't defend a perfect throw from Roth right there. And that's what happened. 2nd down and 6 as we jump ahead, and Roth finds his man in the end zone. Ron Pierre, touchdown UCLA. Philip Roth is on his game right now. That was a dart. You could see why this guy is going to be taken in the 1st round of the draft. That was a bullet. Even with the safety in the area, the receiver Pierre hung on, and UCLA takes their 1st lead of the game. 2nd down and 10 now as we jump ahead to start the next drive for Illinois, and Peoples sheds off a man, and that's going to be 15 yards. Peoples has had a couple nice runs so far. Illinois has shown that they can move the ball on the UCLA defense. Now it's their turn to try to get in the end zone here. Edmonds is going to get a handoff here. Once again, with Joe Edmonds, Illinois will like to utilize him like they did with Kyron Cumbie. That is their vision for Edmonds. He can be that type of player. So you're already seeing a little bit of that creativity here early on this year. Peoples, he's going to keep it himself here on the option, and that's going to be another first down. So far, the running game seems to be working a little bit more than the passing game, which is not what I expected going into this game. That's about what I expected, though. Josh McCray just gets swallowed by Steve Wade, and Wade has already had a couple big plays there, and that's why he's also going to be a first-round pick off this Bruins team in the next upcoming draft. Peoples here on 3rd down and 6. He's firing off at the last second to Marquardt, and it's going to be 4th down and 3. We'll see what Illinois does here. They're at the UCLA 46, and they're going to go for it. Peoples making a bunch of adjustments at the line here. Orchestrating some audibles here. He's going to snap the ball, and it's going to be Marquardt who's wide open on the left side of the field. Marquardt spins, sheds off a tackle, and it's a first down. Nicely done by Peoples to call the audible and scheme up a wide open David Marquardt. That's a nice looking conversion right there, and Marquardt's got 4 receptions already in this game. Next play, that pass is way behind the intended receiver. So Peoples, a little hot and cold here to start the day with the passing. It's going to be McCray here, and McCray finds a hole. McCray puts down a stiff arm, and he's got a first down. Good run by McCray. And I think so far, I know it's early, but it's fair to say that McCray is living up to the billing thus far, and he looks like he is exactly what Illinois wants out of him. This play, however, you can't really do anything when 3 guys are in your face, and UCLA brings him down. 2nd down and 10 now. Illinois is in the red zone here. They want to get in the end zone and tie this game. Peoples is going to try to do that, looking for Edmonds, and it's batted down. I actually think that was picked off, but the safety was out of bounds, thankfully. 3rd down and 10 now. Big play here. Peoples, he's going to fire to the back of the end zone. He's got Breedlove, and it's incomplete. They say he was out of bounds. Oh, man, that was so close, and Illinois is going to challenge this. I don't care how close it looked live. You got to challenge this. That's a big swing right there. And, yeah, from that angle, it looked like his toe might have been on the line.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
And the play is going to stand. It's still a worthwhile challenge in my opinion. And you could see there on the replay, clearly his foot was out of bounds. So now Illinois is going to have to settle for a field goal. That'll cut the deficit down to 4. But man, Breedlove was open there in the back of the end zone. If Peoples just had a little bit more zip on the ball, I think this game is tied. Nonetheless, though, Illinois will take the points. So now Philip Roth and the UCLA offense back out to work here. They still got plenty of time, 1:33 and counting to go before the half. UCLA has all 3 timeouts, so they're in pretty good shape here. Illinois now is going to send a blitz from the left side. It's going to be a pass over the middle to Dunbar. And Dunbar picks up a 4-yard reception. UCLA is going to call a timeout. So the Bruins trying to extend their lead here before the half. Roth over the middle. He's got Hines out of the backfield. Hines. He's into Illini territory, and just like that, UCLA is back where they have been a few times already. Philip Roth, 9 out of 10 passing. And like I said, that one incompletion was from Darren Robinson knocking it away. How about this play right here? That's Aaron Hines again. He's down the field. He made a man miss. 2 receptions for 44 yards in just 2 plays. That's a rare whiff right there from Darren Robinson. We were just talking about him. And that mistake cost Illinois some yards right there. UCLA quickly is into the red zone. Singleton up the middle. He's going to be tackled 2 yards, and UCLA burns their 2nd timeout. Bruins have it at the 13-yard line. Roth to the right side. He has McKinley again outside the numbers. Good coverage there, but again, these throws have been on the money. 1st down and goal now. Roth continuing to operate from the gun. He's going to give it to Singleton. Illinois sends the linebacker in, and Singleton gets around it. He is in. Touchdown, UCLA. Well, this has been a little bit of a wake-up call for Illinois. They are now down 2 scores. It is 17-6, a minute to go in the first half. I think it's pretty safe to say Illinois needs a touchdown or at least a field goal on this drive. UCLA gets the ball to start the second half, and that's not how you want to start it. A run play there. Peoples gets swallowed, and a lot of time came off the clock here. Peoples backing up. He's going to dump it off to McCray, and the clock's going to run. Illinois calls their last timeout. So Illinois is forced to burn their timeouts. Now they have 35 seconds. We'll see if they can muster up something out of this drive. Peoples rolling out to his right here. He's got a man behind him, and Peoples, he's going to try to dive towards the first down line. And they're going to say he's a yard short. So it's 4th down and 1. 28 seconds to go, and Illinois is bringing the offense back out there. More aggressive 4th down decision making by Coach Deal. Peoples is going to keep it himself, and he gets it. The aggressiveness to go for it on 4th down is at least paying off for Illinois so far. And now the clock continues to run here. 15 seconds and counting. Peoples rolling to his right. He's going to fire at the last second once again. And it's off the mark. At least that'll stop the clock. But now there's just 12 seconds to go. We'll see what Illinois tries to do here. 5 wide for the Illini. Peoples looking to his left. And he's going to spin, fire, and he's got Marquardt. Marquardt goes out of bounds, and it's a 30-yard gain. How about that? Just what Illinois needed. Marquardt gets open. And how about the day for him? He's had 5 receptions already in this half alone. 5 seconds to go. Illinois has it at the 34. This is in Mathis's range. Illinois is going to do a quick 5-yard out to Kenny Rogers. So that'll shave 3 seconds off the game clock, give Mathis a little bit more breathing room. And this is going to be about a 46-yarder. Snap down, kick is up, and Mathis continues the streak. He has not missed in 2 years. And Illinois does a great job of getting something out of that drive before the end of the half. 17-9 going into the locker room here in Southern California. Illinois certainly has had their hands full. The Illini defense did not really get tested with some elite passing game from Coastal Carolina last week. So this is really the first chance that we got to see Illinois' defense go up against a really good quarterback and a really good offense with Roth and UCLA. And so far, 151 passing yards. That does a lot of the talking right there. UCLA has been able to move the ball on Illinois, and then offensively for Illinois, it's been a little bit up and down. They need to convert. They need to cash in those red zone opportunities with touchdowns instead of field goals. It goes without saying. The next problem here for Illinois is that UCLA gets the ball to start the second half, but Matt Singleton runs right into Patrick Coleman. So this is a good chance here for the defense to get a 3-and-out here to start the second half. I'm interested to see what adjustments Illinois does here against this offense after the break. And that pass is going to be to McKinley with Coleman in the area. And just like that, that's a 3-and-out for Illinois. So good job by the defense. Now the offense back to work. 2nd down and 7 as we jump ahead. And it's going to be Patrick Bryant over the middle, 7 yards. Despite all the problems Illinois had in the first half, they still kept it a 1-score game. 3rd down and inches, and McCray is going to be tracked down. That's a loss. Matt Daniels with the TFL, and it's 4th down and 2. And you guessed it, Illinois is going to go for it here. UCLA aggressively stacking the box. Peoples making adjustments at the line once again. Peoples, he's going to dump it off to Corey Black, who's wide open. Black has the first down, but he coughs up the ball. It's picked up by UCLA. Are you kidding me? Ken Peoples schemed up another wide open man on a 4th and short situation, but Corey Black decided to challenge the defender there at the last second. And he got absolutely plastered, coughed up the ball, and that is some just tough luck for Illinois right there. They had the 4th down conversion, and now UCLA has the ball right back. Philip Roth on 2nd down, he fires out of bounds. One of the rare incompletions thus far from Roth. And it's 3rd down and 9. Can the defense get another 3 and out here to start the second half? Philip Roth, he's running out of time, and they do. Roth is dropped for an 8-yard loss. It's Mike Hughes, the first sack of the day for Illinois. It's about time. The defense so far looking good to start the second half. And the offense gets a second chance here after the fumble. 2nd down and 10 on this drive for Peoples. He's going to fire to Patrick Bryant. Bryant sheds off a defender, but that's only going to be a 1-yard gain. 3rd down and 9. Peoples once again making a lot of adjustments at the line in this game. He's going to fire a low throw out to Bryant, but he scoops it in. 12 yards and a 1st down. Bryant with 3 receptions. Peoples so far today has gotten the ball spread around to a lot of receivers as he did last week. This time Peoples is going to fake the handoffs, and that's going to be a 9-yard gain. Nicely done. Illinois really is throwing a little bit of the kitchen sink at UCLA here as far as creative plays. And that's what you got to do against a ranked team on the road when you're down by 8 points in the second half. McCray over the top. That's a quick 1st down. McCray with his 4th reception. Involved in the passing and running game per usual. 2nd down and 9 now as we jump ahead. Peoples rolling to his left. Peoples is just going to take it himself. He gets around a couple defenders, and he's got the 1st down. Ken Peoples has looked pretty locked in on these last few drives here. And on 1st down, it's an RPO, and UCLA was all over that. 2nd down and 13 now. Play action. Peoples moving to his right. Peoples looking to throw, and he's just going to tuck it and run out of bounds. That'll be 6 yards, so now it's 3rd down and manageable here. I'm interested to see if Illinois goes for it on 4th down or not. Down by 8 points. Peoples backing up. He has some time. He fires over the middle, and he's got Kenny Rogers. Nicely done. Peoples with a lot of time in the pocket, and that's a dart out to Kenny Rogers. He's got 4 receptions. And hopefully Illinois won't have to worry about a 4th down situation on this drive. Peoples cuts back upfield. That's 9 yards. Number 7 is dialed in right now. He's got 73 on the ground. It's 2nd and 1 from the 2. And Illinois is going to go I formation here. Peoples, he's going to give it to McCray, and McCray is in. Touchdown, Illinois. The Illini finally hit pay dirt for the first time today. And it's who else other than Josh McCray. So, of course, now down by 2, Illinois is going to go for the tie right here. 5 wide for Illinois. Peoples, he's looking to his right, and that's going to be picked off. The 2-point try is no good. And so UCLA is going to maintain their lead here. One of the rare mistakes on that last drive from Peoples. Roth now on 1st down and 10. UCLA is back to work. That's a long completion out to King. And so now we jump ahead at midfield. 2nd down and 10. Singleton finds a hole up the middle, and Singleton picks up 8. Now it's going to be 3rd and manageable for UCLA. We are now into the 4th quarter here. UCLA hanging on to a 2-point lead. Roth facing the blitz. He's going to loft it to the left, and he's got King once again. King down, and he's inside the 30. The defense looked good in the last couple drives, but now UCLA is the one going back and forth here in this chess match. Singleton to the left. That's a 1st down. It is imperative that Illinois can figure out a way to come up with a stop here. They don't want UCLA to get into the end zone. That pass is looking for McKinley, and it's going to be dropped. Joriel Washington, another Illinois DB, knocking down a pass. Great play by Joriel Washington to knock that one out the last second. That's twice now that Illinois has done that. And that's huge right there. 2nd down and 10. Singleton with the handoff, and he's going to be tracked down. 3rd down and 6 now. This would be such a big stop for Illinois here. It's going to be a screen for Singleton. Hart trying to track him down, and Calvin Hart is going to keep him short of the sticks. Nicely done, and UCLA is going to settle for the field goal here. Wow. I'm not sure about this call right here. If you're UCLA, they're going to settle for the field goal on 4th and inches. That extends the lead to 5. But if you're UCLA, I think you should have gone for it there. But that's why I'm not coaching. 1st down and 10 now. Illinois with the ball. Peoples fires looking for Anderson, and it's going to be batted down. Another great play there from the UCLA safety. And it's 2nd down and 10 now. Peoples needs to get Illinois into the end zone here. He's looking for Kenny Rogers, and it's batted away once again. UCLA doing some effective air traffic control on this drive. 5 wide for Illinois here. Peoples bailing out to his right, and he's hesitating. He's going to fire all the way downfield, and it's hauled in by Andy Parks. Unbelievable. What a throw from Peoples. Peoples looked like he had nowhere to go. At the last second, he fires a bullet down to Andy Parks right on the sideline. A split second later, and that pass is batted down. How about that conversion from Illinois? Ken Peoples is maturing before our eyes. He's going to loft it all the way out for Kenny Rogers here. How about Ken Peoples? He is absolutely dialed in the second half thus far, and it's 1st down and 10. Tripp slept on the short side of the field for Illinois. Peoples looking to throw once again. He's bailing out to his right, and Peoples, he is going to somehow evade a tackler, and Peoples has a 1st down. How is he doing this right now? This is incredible to watch. Ken Peoples is putting on a clinic right now. 1st and 10, it's going to be a give to McCray. McCray following his blocks. And it's going to be 6 yards. Illinois now inside the 10. Can Illinois cash in this touchdown and take their first lead of the game? Peoples, he's backing up. He's going to fire McCray, and it's incomplete. Good coverage from UCLA. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Peoples on the option. He keeps it himself. He's going to get stood up, but he's going to get the 1st down. Now Illinois has it inside the 5 with a fresh set of downs. Illinois got into the end zone last time with power, and they're going to try to do it once again. McCray out of the backfield. UCLA is all over him. 2nd down and goal now. Illinois still in the I formation. Peoples, he's going to toss it out to McCray, and McCray's got room. Touchdown, Illinois. The first lead of the game. What a drive by Ken Peoples, orchestrating an absolute masterpiece, and Illinois has come scratching and clawing back. Down 11 near the end of the first half, and they have the lead. Once again, Illinois is going to go for 2 here. Peoples, he's going to keep it himself, and he is going to go airborne and get stuffed. So once again, Illinois is unsuccessful on the 2-point try, but more importantly, Illinois has taken the lead in this game. 3:38 to go. Now Philip Roth and the UCLA offense are under pressure. Singleton on the draw, and he's going nowhere. That was John Williams, the sophomore. Gets a nice TFL there. Now it's 3rd down and 14 for UCLA. Roth firing quickly to Garcia, and Calvin Hart is right there to bring him down. UCLA is going to be forced to punt the ball here. 4th down and 8, deep in their own territory, and the Bruins have to punt it away. Patrick Bryant is going to take it, and Illinois is going to start with good field position here. Another clutch stop from the Illinois defense. They have held UCLA out of the end zone in the second half. McCray here, first play on this drive, and UCLA is going to burn their first timeout. Couple first downs here, and Illinois can end this game. Peoples, he's going to take it himself, and that's one of them. UCLA burns their second timeout. Punting the ball away this late in the game, especially to an offense like Illinois that can run the ball. It's a dangerous game plan sometimes. And now UCLA has burned their final timeout. McCray, he's got it up the middle, and McCray, he's near the sticks. It's 3rd down and 2. One more first down, and Illinois can put some ice on this game. Peoples under center. It's going to be McCray, and he's got the first down. Illinois comes in to Southern California and knocks off the UCLA Bruins. Welcome to the Big Ten, the Illini. Scratch and claw their way back. What a heck of a game by Ken Peoples. The Illini offense orchestrates a masterpiece in the second half. The defense puts on a clinic. And how about them Illini? What a great win. These are the types of games early in the year when you're looking to see how you stack up against the field in the national picture. I'd say Illinois did a pretty dang good job. Both quarterbacks, in my opinion, played really well today. We saw why Philip Roth's going to be a top pick in the NFL draft. As far as rushing for Illinois, Josh McCray and Ken Peoples, 2 touchdowns to McCray, 93 yards on the ground for Peoples to lead the team. He was impressive today. And then how about the receivers? David Marquardt with a breakout game, 5 for 65. Kenny Rogers with 5 for 73 as well. So a lot of receivers for Illinois stepping up today. You love to see that. And as far as defensively for Illinois, not really anything crazy impressive that jumps out on the stat sheet, but I thought Joel Washington had a good day. Darren Robinson, those two both had some really good plays, knocking balls out from receivers that were on the money from Roth. And you can see the game stats here. Illinois with nearly a clean sweep besides a turnover. They dominated time of possession. That was big in this game, of course. Roth and McCray, the offensive players of the game, and then it'll be TJ Stewart, the safety for UCLA, and Ben Patrick Coleman. Both of them impressed me. I think these are 2 very good teams, and I would expect UCLA, even though they have 2 losses now, they are definitely a top 15, top 20 caliber team. So how about that? Illinois is 2-0, and now we turn the page. Next up, it is Army. That's right, the Black Knights are coming to Champaign. One of you in the comments has been requesting I play Army for quite a while now, and here we go. We are finally getting to play them here. Army, one of the lone independents left in college football. They played their first game of the season against Louisiana, and they won 24-16. And you can see, look at their schedule here. They're scheduling pretty tough. Army is definitely not shying away from playing some really good Power 5 teams. So that's a tough schedule for them. Taking a look here at their roster, of course, Army is known for running the triple option. So that'll be an interesting scheme to defend against for this Illini defense, but based on how well Illinois does against the run, I think this is a pretty good matchup for the Illini. Mike Fuller is Army's quarterback. He's, of course, a scrambler, so he's going to run a lot. And then taking a look at their running back room, we're going to see a lot from these guys. Sammy Ramirez, Tim Graves, might even see Nick Battle a little bit. Army's got a decent bit of depth there at the running back position. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes next week. And then taking a look at the schedule, I didn't show the schedule on the season preview, so in case you guys are curious, this is what it looks like. After this, we got Florida State, which is one that you guys requested. We're going to go play them in Tallahassee after this game. And then we got Rutgers and Michigan State to open up Big Ten play once again. So a brief look at what's ahead for Illinois. And now we are 2-0. We are ranked number 7. Things are looking good so far for Illinois. It was a gritty win today against UCLA. I was pretty impressed. I think Ken Peoples really had one of his best games, I think, in his career. And he's really maturing before our eyes. If we get that version of Ken Peoples the rest of the season, I think Illinois is going to be where they want to be at the end of the year. Thank you guys for watching once again. Leave a like if you enjoyed this game. This was a good one. And leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of the Dynasty, what you think of the team, what you're looking forward to seeing. Let me know your favorite play from this game. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week as Illinois hosts Army. Thank you and have a great day.